Okay, let's talk about immigration in Venezuela. Again, when you were a child, Venezuela was an incredible country, and largely immigration was used against it. Talk about what you saw. How did that happen?
Being in Maracaibo was the border. It started through Colombia, and it was mostly Colombia, Ecuadorians, Peruvian. They just opened the border, and as soon as they came,
Who opened the border, if I may ask?
The government. It was
It was
just like Biden
After
the
the
last 4
socialists-
years.
After the
minute
socialists
Perez
took over?
Jimenez was gone, they opened the border.
Because we're talking the 70s. Pérez Jimenez was overthrown in 1958.
So
And now
shortly
we're
after that.
talking 70s. And now there is this influx of illegal immigrants. And suddenly they were taking, just like we see here, the maid jobs, all the jobs.
Right.
And I remember because, it was something that was happening. You become accustomed because we all become accustomed. And I remember we had a maid that was from Colombia, and she wanted to go back. And my mom was just pleading with her. It was like, don't go back. You're going to get raped. Because same thing.
Right.
Whenever these people, go across the border in these situations, they're risking their life. They're getting raped.
Right.
All of these things happening. It's drug problems. It was the same thing. So for me, it's like living this horror movie all over again. It's just like Groundhog Day movie. You
Right.
know?
What you're seeing here.
Where he
Like,
wakes
yes.
up, it's the same thing
It's the
every
same
single
thing.
day.
I used to say I come from the future. I said, I can tell you how this is going to end if we
Right.
don't do something.
Right.
But now I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day movie. Like every day I wake up and I say, I already lived this. I already went through this. And it's happening everything. It's the manual.
Was the destruction, the minute that Perez Jimenez was gone, did the destruction, the lowering of the quality of life of Venezuelans begin immediately following him?
No, they did it, from 58 to the 70s. And the 70s is when the legal immigration came, and the first thing they destroyed really was the healthcare because they took over, they have to go to the hospitals. And immediately was the healthcare
Yes.
and crime right away, and drugs.
Right.
Drugs became a major problem in Venezuela.
Right.
So, okay, so now you have this huge immigrant influx into your country. How did that group assimilate with the Venezuelans, or were they sort of used as a leverage against the Venezuelans?
No, they never assimilated because they were illegals. They put their own like barrios. That's what we call it when you have a group of ranchos, barrios. When they raised their own flag, where we, the Venezuelan people, could not enter. Okay, imagine this.
It's like their own country.
In your own country, there are areas you cannot enter because they raised their own flag and you're risking your life. And these people did not assimilate it. And those are the people that Hugo Chavez used to campaign because he knew these people hated the people of Venezuela and hated the country. Because these people, when you come like me, I came as a legal immigrant. I went through the process. I
Right.
appreciate this country.
Right.
I sworn in and I pledged the allegiance. I love this country. I say, I want to be an American.
That's right.
These people never go through that process and they just hate the country. So those are the people, because the problem is not only the problem we're having right now with
Right.
with them.
Right.
Multiply but the number of children they're going to
It's
have.
the children.
And now these children are going to be American. And so that's the problem. It started in the 70s. Their children was the people Hugo Chavez campaigned for. That it's, of course, they never assimilated. The children grew up hating Venezuela. And they were like, hey, these people, they took away from you. They took the money from you. So now I'm going to take it from them and give it to you. That was his campaign. And he originally, the first time, he rightfully won the election, but after that, he set up the whole
He stole
system.
the election.
He set the whole system up to manage elections.